Good evening, everybody. As ever, we return from a slight hiatus and plunge ourselves straight into the depths of a terrible retaliation mission. This is Operation Blinding Crone, and it could well be a horror show, so we're sending our highest ranked team into the breach. So we've got one saving grace here. This is our first mission with Predator armor, which straight up gives everyone an extra 4 health points. Could come in handy. And more importantly and more obviously, everyone has an extra inventory slot. But also, obviously, this is a slot we're going to struggle to take advantage of right now because we barely have anything worth taking. You can look at the items we can build. A med kit we're going to get eventually. A mine shield. I do like mine shields. They can be useful, especially on rangers. But we're so low on supplies right now. I'm going to risk it. I'm not going to take an extra med kit. I'm not going to take an extra mine shield. So all this extra stuff has given us, all this extra slot, we've just got a frag grenade on our sniper now. That's it. You can't take a flashbang and a frag grenade. Is there anything at all we can put on these guys? Nope. Max 1 grenade per soldier, apart from the grenadiers who have a specific grenadier slot. So let us launch into the Western United States. Incidentally, Darth Lurtz coming with us is sporting a new weapon, or rather an old weapon rechristened the MVP. What's the difference between the MVP and Lurtz's old cannon? This one has a simple scope inside it for like +5 aim. And it's also gold. Had a little bit of a makeover on a few people. Denial falls further into classic Australian culture and has face painted now. Freedom Hills, the Resistance Haven. How do you think Advent found this one? They fired up Google Maps. They're in the Western United States, so what's over there? Got Cheyenne, Seattle, Washington. I guess Vancouver's in the Western United States according to this. Oh, there's a place called Freedom Hills. That's a strange name. Let's bomb it. So retaliation mission. We have to rescue 6 civilians. I'm sure. How many? We've done like 2 of these, right? Because oh no, tribute died to a muton. That's fine. What was that? That kind of... I thought that little spotlight there was a meld canister, or it looked like a meld canister. So what we're going to do is... I'm quite liking this position here. A lovely waterfall. I've seen this on quite a few retaliation missions, this kind of setup in my own games. So we're going to move Magical Trevor up to here. He could have activated. It doesn't matter that he didn't. Because what we're going to do is scan this area around here. Nothing. Because this is a difficult retaliation mission. And that's not just me saying that. That is the actual rating of them. That's the actual rating. It is a difficult mission. And that means I'm not sure how many pods. Obviously, there's going to be at least 3 pods. Let's... that's too big of a risk at this point. At least 3 pods, maybe 4. We got 2 faceless, and there we go. That sure is a pod. Oh, that is a pod. That's a pod.
Clear of those berserkers. They can't do much from range, but they're lethal up close.
What on earth is this pod even doing? How did they activate and we didn't get Overwatch? And there's a mech that is going an extreme cross-map shot, killing Ikemi Ito.
We have to stop this.
This looks like a terrible mission. And there's just there's a berserker in the mist. It's like gorillas in the mist, but a lot more extreme. Right, denial up to here, maybe revealing yourself. But if you do, we kind of... Yeah, spotted enemy. That's fine, because we do need to... Now, obviously, like I've said before, I've played and completed XCOM on Legend. Believe it or not, I've done this and not died. There was a lot of saving and reloading going on, but I've done this and I've not died. I still don't know how to deal with berserkers. Because berserkers, they only show up on retaliation missions, like a certain other enemy that we'll run into later. So you didn't really get much opportunity to fight them. Now, what I think will happen is that we will shoot this guy, and hopefully he'll become enraged. And what I think enraged means is that he will just attack the closest thing to him, which at the moment is either that civilian or one of his teammates. In any case, it's not one of us, and that's a good thing. So I'm thinking shoot of denial. See if that gets him up. See if it gets him going. What's he thinking? He's thinking, I'll stand still. Oh, no, he looks enraged. What I'm thinking then, because we do have a flashbang on Cheeky as well as Denial, what we can do is rather than flashbang the Muton, we just let him run rampant and see what happens. Because I'm a mature commander,
Moving out.
and I know what I'm doing. Right, there's the other guy. 83%, that's really good. So the height advantage completely negates the cover. Magical Trevor is useless in this engagement. And we don't have any good cover. Oh, they're going to grenade that, aren't they? I'm an idiot. Idiot. I mean, coming to here, Onju actually has a shot on the Berserker, just not on the guys we actually want to shoot. How far can Cheeky go? Cheeky, similarly. You know what? Let's rail on the Berserker. It's the only thing we can safely do from range. Ha! Good joke.
Whatever you say.
Joke's on me. I'm a funny guy. I'm a funny guy who fell for the joke. Maybe we should have saved the stock shot for last. I keep forgetting that Onju has a stock. Right. This should at least do shred, if it hits, of course, and do a fair bit of damage. I mean, I'd rather it done a lot more damage. Maybe we should have grenaded with... Oh, why? How can you see it now? Jokes. Good joke. Love a good joke. Top bants. Because regardless of if it's enraged or not, we are eventually going to have to do all that health bar damage to it anyway. So what we're going to do is move Magical Trevor... I think move Magical Trevor here.
On your order.
And wait for them to come up to us. Because the Magical Trevor to have... Oh, he could have grenaded. I'm an idiot. What a series of misplays. Alright, so hopefully he goes for one of these guys. He's more likely to go for the civilian though. If that's how enraging actually works. Which I'm not confident about. This guy's dead. That sniper of a mech has just made a fool of me. They will get another shot at the civilian though. So the steady ticking time bomb that is civilian death. Two mech pods. Much to Jessica Hart's detriment. Right, so what's he done? It looked like he attacked his teammate. Oh, hello. It's in a bland rage. Oh. How do you even see that from there? Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, so we can't even see the Berserker now. This is fine. This is all according to plan. It's clearly there. Because that trooper is unconscious. He won't wake up. He is out of it. He is as good as dead. So we can move Onju to say there.
I can handle that.
Get a shot on the Berserker. Unless we just wanted to leave the... We could just all run away and hope the Berserker goes for his teammate this time. But no, that's dumb. That's surely a big dumb baby move. So we've got Cheeky, we've got Onju. We've got Denial, who can get down. Is that a flank? I think that's a flank. So that guy's guaranteed dead if we want it. And I'd like to think we do want it. So let us move Lux to there as well. He can get in on the action. And every good Yatata deserves... Actually, no, let's go with Cheeky first, right? Potentially getting an advanced hair trigger activation off this is very unlikely. But let's have him shoot first, because he can actually take advantage of it. Oh, 95%. Oh, a bit tension now. Oh, 95%. Could go wrong. Onju's a good lad, though. A good lad who means well and kills many berserkers.
Impressed yet?
Now, we've just got chopped Denial. Are we safe to move up to here? I'm not confident.
Seems doable.
Oh, they're getting alloy padding. That's what's happening. I'd like to shoot at that guy. Hello. Yes. Hello. Hi. What if I hit enter? Right. It wasn't letting me click to target. Oh, that was a right then. If I got the mouse out of the way of that screenshot in time, then that's the thumbnail. That was looking right down the barrel. I love a good barrel shot. Right. So pod 1 down. 2 civilians dead. This actually happened to me the first time I ran into berserkers. Can they see Denial? Are they going to shoot Denial from there? Nope, but we're going to have a long watch shot, which is never going to work. Turns out Magical Trevor is actually in a rubbish position, and we should have moved him ages ago. But we have full grenades, and that Stun Lancer is in very destructive cover. Oh, that's not... that's very much an alive person. It's an alive... We can't target him, though. You know what? That power button, he's still unconscious. He's just sleepwalking. He's sleepwalking. Maybe we're just sleepwalking. I wish I could still play Grand Theft Auto 5, but my account got hacked by Russians, and nobody cared. That's my little gaming anecdote for today. That's... Oh no, dear. Magical Trevor, what do your sniper's eyes see? Oh, you can actually see someone. The most useless guy to hit in the hardest cover. I mean, you're just setting a challenge for yourself, aren't you? And I like that. I like that in a sniper. A sniper who just wants more from life. But what we have to do is, you know, might as well kill that tree as well. Because I think in the event that MKOM fails, we should at least cause a runaway greenhouse effect on the Earth and render the planet uninhabitable for the aliens. You never know. Magical Trevor might have been able to see after destroying that cover. Oh, if that guy is in my way. So what we can do... Denial has Shredder. Right, you know what? If you're gonna... Or we could kind of sprint up with Magical Trevor to there. Right, let's see if we can take care of the Stun Lancer first. How do we want to do that? With Cheeky. Can Cheeky see it from there? I mean, again, survey says yes. And survey says dead Stun Lancer. Okay. Oh, what I should have done was actually hack the mech. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Right. Can we get Onju to shoot at a guy? Onju, how would you feel if I told you to shoot a guy? And by a guy, I mean an invincible mechanized war machine. And by invincible, I mean you're making it look invincible.
Still moving.
But Denial is just going to go up and embarrass you by, you know, doing it one. I believe is the phrase. Denial, would you like to do it one? No, you would not. That is not something that you would like. It's something I would have liked. Magical Trevor, we can either run right up to here to reap the whirlwind of these guys, or we can just take the easy 66% shot and maybe do a little bit of damage to that guy. Magical Trevor knows which side his bread's buttered.
That armor's tough.
It's tough, but we gotta get the damage. Oh, that guy is not in a good way. Just get a medic over there, it'll be fine. Right, we are losing civilians quite quickly. We're going to have to end this engagement really soon and get motoring over there. And at the moment, these little fireflies rolling around, that's not really helpful. This whole frozen thing. And not in the good way of let it go, let it go. This guy, what's happened here then? Guys, let's have a sit back. What's happened here? What have you done with your turn? What's happened here is that you've completely glitched out. You've looked to an unconscious guy for instructions, and instructions were not forthcoming. This is fine though, it'll give Denial a chance to actually hit this time. So, do we take advantage of this obvious bug? Yes, we do.
Roger that.
What kind of a stupid question is that? Let us shred with Denial first, because when you've got the shredder pack, hey, this is actual education for if you're playing XCOM. I also said MKOM. That's not a real game. It's a real organisation though. When you're playing XCOM and you've got a shredder, Denial's got a tier 2 weapon in the shard gun, the tier 2 shotgun, whereas Starflight's only has the tier 1 minigun or cannon. So that means Denial's shot will do 2 shred. Shred 2 armor from it. So it's worth shredding with Denial first. Doing all the damage. And, you know, just killing it in a single shot. Which I knew would happen.
Did you see that one?
Oh, I saw that one. Bloody hell. Loads of people are out of ammo. Magical Trevor, would you like to hit another 66% shot? Would you actually? I don't know if I want you to. Can one Trevor truly be that great? Should one Trev hold so much power? Have I already moved Starflights? I have. You know, let's just grenade. No. I was going to say let's just grenade and have Trev shoot him, but what I want is Trev in position up here so we can engage the rest of the pods quickly. Because this is the second pod. We're probably not even halfway through the map yet. We've not run into any faceless. There's that a flank? I can't remember. Let's see.
Seems doable.
And of course, you don't actually have... It's a flank, but you don't have ammo. I remember now. I remember the problem here. What I'm going to do with you, though, is use your grenades. And Darflex can have the shot. What? I've just noticed that man's hair. And I think that we should not save him. For he is clearly a faceless, because no humans actually have that hairstyle. Now, that is still cover, isn't it? Well, that's unfortunate. We've got a grenade that can guarantee he dies, or we can take a pot shot and save our grenade. And I know the MVP, and the MVP eats advanced troopers for dinner.
I'm out of firepower over here.
So everyone's out of ammo, which means Cheeky's going to blast right up to this guy. No, he's not. But we do need to get a bit of a move on, but there's no good cover. No good cover whatsoever. Magical Trevor. Oh, that's the space you were going to go to. I remember now.
Moving to position.
So move to there. And don't throw a battle scan, just come all the way up to there. Right, if you're going to reload anyway, reload in this space and then see where you can go. Right, come right up here. Oh, hello! Oh dear. Onju's the... Oh no. This could be bad. So we've got Faceless 1. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do when he comes for you? Faceless, faceless. He's gonna stand there. Is he gonna take orders from the unconscious guy? I'd like that. I'd like that. Wouldn't it be grand if once activated, none of the pods do nothing? Like, just stand still. That would be fine with me. Does it make for an entertaining video? No. Does it make... Genuinely, is that what's happened? I'm enjoying this. I was potentially owned you dead. Now it's a free and easy kill. We can even take our time and get some free loot. Save some civilians. All because they're looking to a dead trooper. Or soon to be dead trooper. Right, we can't actually kill this guy though on this turn. Or can we? Well, well, well. Look how the tables have turned. I mean, that's a bit of a rubbish damage score for Deadeye, but we might actually kill him. Which is always a good thing.
Ready to rock.
87%. You know what? Go right up to him. Taunt him to his rubbish faceless mouth. I think this entire mission is glitched out, and if I had any integrity at all, I would restart this mission, I would dump the recording, and pretend it never happened. That you're watching this now proves that I have no integrity,
Affirmative, covering now.
but I have a quenchless thirst for MKOM success. And really, I think that's what a commander like me needs in this situation. We move there with denial, we can blue move into the loot next turn. I love big bugs, and I cannot lie. Top references. Right, denial can get that. Probably activate someone over here. But loot, you got... Oh, rubbish. The PCS focus is the worst one. A single level 1 expanded magazine is also a bit trash. But you know what? It's better than not having these things. Right, Magical Traveler needs to reload anyway, so he can finally get into his sniper's perch. And reload.
Oh yeah!
You know what? Let's just pick up a few guys.
I can handle that.
I trust that they're not faceless.
You're safe now. Go, go, go!
Because if this guy over here became a faceless, then these guys over here would have as well.
Ya estás bien. Venga.
Faultless, ceaseless logical play. Lurks can come all the way up to denial with impunity. Denial can stand still right in the middle of the open because she's got chops. She's also got face paint now, as you might have noticed, which means she's got extra camouflage. I think there should be a mod for that. If somebody sees a mod for this, right, where if you're going into an urban environment, it gives you a bonus for wearing urban camouflage. Stuff like that. I would be all over that. And by all over that, I mean I would do it once for show and then never bother with again. But that could be quite a cool thing, couldn't it? If you're in cover in an urban environment wearing the right urban camo, like +5 defense, that's not game breaking. It's just very slight and it rewards customization. Anyway, this has been the XCOM 2 mod workshop with Kamichi.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I'll see you same time next week when we take on the mechs. You know what? Come all the way up to here. This mission might really be bugged out, in which case let's finish it as quickly as possible. Alright, we've saved 4 civs anyway. And 4 civs is a good number. We need to save only 2 more. And we can kind of bring the squad back together. We kind of got separated there with Cheeky and Onju on the left flank. But
I'm on it.
I can see clearly now the mech is gone. Right, so these guys are clearly moving. Oh, what a shot! That's a tremendous shotgun shot. That's a tremendous miss. That shotgun shot was unbelievable.
Missed. I've got
Well, that's perfectly believable. This is very good. And these guys, they are moving. Long watch. Long watch. That looked like it hit dead on. If you're calling BS on that, I am with you.
Not even close.
No, don't put yourself down. For once, Magical Trevor, I was on your side. And denial is somehow just self-combusting. Oh, hello. Right, we've got Grenadier right here. Big grenade for the big boys. And also we need to kill that stun lancer, but that stun lancer is very much combat protocolable, as I believe is the official phrase. Combat protocolable. Colable. Yes, that's the phrase. Dead stun lancer. Easy done. Like, perhaps I should have waited with Cheeky. Maybe moved first, but you know, I'd rather just, you know, it's the peace of mind of a stun lancer taking its last breath, gasping for air, and rolling over to the floor, dead, as 1,000 volts and amps and whatevers just surges through its alien heart. That was creepy. Right. Grenade these guys. Now, this could be a problem. And I've got a plan. What we're going to do is we've got this guy out of cover now. We're not going to kill him. Because I don't think we can kill the Berserker with the amount of damage we have. I mean, we've got Deadeye back. That's something. So we're gonna give it a good old go at killing this guy. Getting 6 damage from a Deadeye, not great, but I suppose you still got ballistics. But look at how much damage we still have to do. Denial will do like most of that. But oh, no cover. No cover for big old Septimus Onju. Ooh, that's an interesting one there.
No problem, boss.
Denial into cover, and with the height advantage now from quite far away still, should have good odds. And again, another solid shot. So we're doing a reasonable amount of damage to this guy. Let's just see if it goes for Darth Lights or not. Because we are kind of dangling Darth Lights out into the open going, oh, come on, hit me. Hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Alright, we've got Overwatch here from Onju because Onju can do nothing else. Hopefully the Berserker goes for his friend. Or soon to be former friend. Or, you know, maybe they'll just sit and do nothing because it truly is a completely bugged game. Wow. I'm enjoying this. It's like, people say, would you have fun if it was just if it was just easy, if it was just a walkthrough? And I would say, mostly no. But sometimes very much yes. I love just walking through and slapping berserkers in the face because they were stupid enough to hit their own guys. I'm loving it. Put me in the McDonald's ads because I am loving it. Get me DJ Pied Piper because I am loving it, loving it, loving it. That's a far better reference, isn't it? Cheeky can actually get into range and probably set himself on fire. You know what? Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when this guy turns into a faceless and Cheeky dies. It would at least be funny. Right. Kill the Berserker just in case it stops bugging out. Oh, that was enough damage. Okay. And I'd quite like to get you leveled up. I'm not sure if you would like to be leveled up. The person I most want leveled up is Magical Trevor, because there is a magical skill coming up that he would very much benefit from. I'm not sure if it's next level. See, this is the problem. Stop having levitating troopers, and maybe they wouldn't glitch out as much. Right. So there's still there's a faceless that we haven't seen yet. Cheeky's not happy about being caught on fire, and you know, sometimes that's fine. Is Cheeky genuinely on fire? Cheeky is genuinely on fire. That's quite funny. Not gonna lie, I'm quite tickled that Cheeky's literally on fire. Can we if it all goes wrong and Cheeky starts burning to death, we'll just send him to the Sky Ranger, where there'll be, you know, a handily placed pail of water waiting. Right, everyone can reload because it's just a leisurely stroll now. There's still a mech pod. That's it. There's going to be a mech pod and there's going to be a faceless. I mean, clearly they're still patrolling because that last pod did patrol into us. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. That's far more damage than I thought it'd be. And Cheeky is still burning. Maybe I should have brought a medkit. Oh god, imagine if Cheeky literally died because I thought it was funny to run him through a fire. That would just make it funnier. Absolutely no peril, no danger. The enemies are literally doing nothing and I still managed to get someone killed. Dude, this just escalates. Let's put Onju right beside it. That's not a gas pump. That's unfortunate. Honestly, I didn't think this fire would actually spread to Cheeky, but now that it has. Right, he can't do anything apart from hunker down because he's on fire. I mean, fair enough. He might. Is he still burning? He is now in. Thank God. Right. It's probably not a severe injury then.
I'm going.
God, that was dumb. Right, we're going to activate scanning protocol because I'd really like to know where these guys are. So... Oh, there we go. There's a... One of these guys is a faceless. Scanning protocol is better. I think it's better than you think it is. Because you don't throw it like a battle scanner, it's just centered around your troop. But... It's a big but. But it's got such a great range. Like... So that's cheeky revealed that guy over there. We know that guy over there is safe. Not just by deduction but because that's the scanning range. So we know we're pretty much in the middle of the map here. This Freedom Hills, we're in the center of the town center of Freedom Hills, and we can't see that pod. Can anyone see the faceless? I mean, clearly not that it matters that much, if given that, you know,
I'm on it.
everything's glitched out. Alright, just march denial over there anyway, see what happens.
Doable.
And let's take the top as well.
Stepping off.
So you can actually see the faceless. The sightline indicator has lied once again. Denial doing some good work. Did that one-shot it? Oh, so close. What are you going to do, faceless? You can't move. Oh, you can regenerate just to annoy me. Just to get you completely out of combat protocol range. Right, we've got to wrap up this mission because, for God's sake, pick the wrong minute to take a sip of water. That just absolutely nothing happened. You probably thought the entire video froze. I should just keep jiggling the mouse. If the mouse ever goes still, then the video's frozen. I've kept that up for like 2 seconds. I'm already bored. Right, who do I want to get this kill? Magical Trevor's not going to get it because, you know, this guy literally can't move, so Darflex will get it. Incidentally, I was reading about the nature of experience points and getting troops promoted. It's not based off experience points anymore. It's based actually off kills and kill assists. So give a guy a kill, that's the most efficient way to level him up. It's not... I think you get mission X... Do you get mission XP as well? I don't know. I know in the files it's like you have to set a number of kills for how many they need to level up. I'll look into it more before I mumble on and make an already presumably tedious video even worse. There's another pod out there, except presumably they're not moving. You know what, let's at least make sure we complete the objective.
You're clear. Go. Affirmative. Covering now.
Listo para atacar.
That sounded like that way. My directional audio tells me there's a pod right here.
¿Qué hay ahí?
I mean, clearly I was... Oh, that's the very edge of the map as well. Clearly I was very wrong. Or maybe it was that civilian and I know exactly what I'm doing. Go save that guy over there.
No problem,
Because this is actually a farce now. I've let it go on too long.
We've secured a civilian contact.
We're going to save 10 civilians. Which I bet is more than you thought at the start of the video. All I'm going to do is like the thumbnail will be like the mission results. Alright, and it's going to be like, oh, I can't believe he spoiled it in the thumbnail, but that he's done amazingly. Wow. Oh, there we go. Eyes on. Imagine if we've just stopped taking them seriously, right? Imagine if they now really go for it and kill Denial. I mean, it would be so deserved. But Denial just nearly one hits the mech. Yeah, but no, Magical Trevor might have a shot through the building. What would we need to do? It's like, if you've ever watched Long War, this was my favourite thing to do, is like set up sniper shots. But no, we'd need like 3 grenades to get through that. Well, Magical Trevor has 1. Can you... Jesus. Right, let's come out of there. Magical Trevor, you are useless for this entire engagement.
Got it.
Imagine if the mech does just launch its rockets at Denial. I mean, it's not going to, because as you can see, the camera is just focusing on Magical Trevor, which means nothing is happening, and everything is fine and everything is under control, which is unfortunate, because nothing injects an element of fantasy and fun into an MKOM video like unexpected death. Incidentally, I have seen this glitch before, but I completely forgot it even happened. So, Denar's just going to kill that guy. Nobody even gets a kill assist. The MVP can come up here, take a pot shot at the Stun Lancer, because why would you not? And we can just move in for the kill of Cheeky next time. Oh, good shot. Good shooting Tex. And Cheeky's like over there, isn't he? Can Cheeky get a shot off? A cheeky pot shot? Just out of every little bit of range. Well, screw you, buddy.
Te haré caso.
Let's move in.
Scanning. I'm on it.
Yes, let us end the turn, looking right at Onju, as he is abandoned by his teammates beside a disused gas station, which looks like it's kind of on fire around here. Is Faceless blood flammable? Oh, Faceless is flammable. They're kind of like liquidy solid, aren't they? So, if anything, they might quench a fire, because that's how liquids work. All liquids are water. You heard it here first. Cheeky, we don't want you to get the kill. Lars, if you want to get the kill, another 55% shot, you truly deserve it. MVP. MVP was that one advanced trooper who got knocked unconscious, who lived for us, who lived for his team to die.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Enemies killed 12 of 13. You can't win them all. A new record for damage per attack, because we could just waltz right up to people and shotgun them in the face. As you can see, denial. That's kind of why. Cheeky ran about a lot. Onju nearly died. But that was all off one lucky shot right at the very start. Well, it wasn't that lucky. It was half cover Onju was in. Should have been expected. Now, I checked around the geoscape before this, and we're probably actually... The geoscape is going to be the interesting part of the video now. That's gravely wounded. Piss off. Piss off, gravely wounded. For God's sake.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, Commander. What we're going to do is check on Cheeky. God damn it. God damn it. Right.
Hey, Commander.
Everyone's just shaking their heads going, oh, Jesus Christ, Mac. Right, what we're going to do, who is this? Konrad Muller is the very man I want staffing a busy med clinic. It's like Kimichi's in, visiting Darth Lurtz, visiting Garav. Hey, what you guys in for? Oh no, owned you. Yeah, I got shot on the line of duty. What did Garav get injured doing? Probably getting shot on the line of duty. And then there's just Cheeky as a mummy, like completely encased in bandages. I was horrifically burnt on the orders of the commander, who found it amusing. And Kimichi's like, yeah, I know how that guy thinks, because it's me. Haha. Right, what we're doing now is a lot of stuff.
See if any of the troops have been keeping count on aliens.
Oh yeah, and we're also dead, and we're getting intel. We're not getting intel, we are getting an engineer, and we're getting a facility lead. And also we're dying in 25 days, but that's neither here nor there. That's over 3 weeks away.
These findings will likely
Excellent.
prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
So, a facility lead. I'll assign new research first, because what we want before we go to that facility is Gauss weapons. This will give us the
I'll
tier
see that
2
work begins immediately,
grenadier and
Commander.
sniper weapons.
I'll contact you when I have a full report of it.
And we need to have the supplies for that. That's why I did not go for a mine shield and medkit at this point. Now, we want to finish off this engineer desperately, because we need a lot of engineers for what's happening.
Now operational.
Because this is what's happening. I've never seen a Scilab as early as this, but then I've never actually watched anyone else's playthrough. Any rookie can be trained as a powerful Psi operative by staffing them in the Scilab. So staffing an engineer will decrease the time of all Scilab training projects. Now, we essentially want an engineer in here full time. That's why it's so important to get a new engineer. And who else but to teach the PsyOps of the future than King Archon? Now, we don't actually have a rookie available for Psi training, and this is where it comes in. Idle staff at the Scilab, not so quick,
Just give the word and I'll
not
get
so
started,
fast,
Commander.
because we're going to recruit a guy, and we are going to recruit... There's a few people I do want into this campaign. Next would become... Alright, I'm gonna look at the people I want in the campaign and see who would make the best psychic. Apart from King Potato, that's been done.
Never really had time to consider the possibility.
Chief Savage Man, no, more of a
I have to
specialist.
believe Valen is still out there
Chief is
somewhere.
regarded as something of a
She
war
wasn't
hero
the
for his
type to
efforts
let
during the
collapse of
invasion.
XCOM stop her
Not really a
research.
Psi. Ray the Great. Using a stolen vehicle, ramming the security towers, that's cool. Epiphanes. Escapee from a high security prison. That's quite something. The Listener, a mysterious figure. Barely out of basic training, surviving on her own. That's a good psychic story as well. Wesley Denny. Exactly was with Ray the Great. What I'm going to do is our two psychics in time will be Diara the Listener and Zach Epiphanes, and we'll also hire Denny. Just in general, hire Denny, because why wouldn't you? But right now I'm going to take Epiphanes. Simply because he's the last person I remember messaged me on Steam asking to be put in. So what we're going to do with this fine young Iron Man is put him right into Psi Operative training. And this works like the Guerrilla Trading School initially, in that you just put them in, leave them for 10 days, they'll come out and they'll be a psychic. Much like you can train someone in here to be a Grenadier, a Ranger, whatever. I can't remember the classes. Who needs to remember the classes? Now this guy in here, Corporal Guillaume Bernard, will be remodeled. He'll be reshaped in a better image. It's just I have to decide who that'll be. Right, we're going to finish getting this engineer, and hopefully it'll be a good name. That's a good name. So smoke began to rise from a nearby landmark. We probed the site and found Dr. Mama Bear Banksy living on our own. That's definitely what Banksy looks like. So what are we doing with Mama Bear Banksy? What are we doing with any of this? Right, what we wanted... Oh, I've just gone the wrong way completely. Right, hold on. Hold your
Commander,
horses.
I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the
I
engineering
know!
team, but as it
I
stands,
know,
we
Shen.
have people
Right, what we want to
still
do here
waiting for
is we want to
assignment.
build
We
a
can have them
workshop
working on
right here.
construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
What we're going to do
Commander.
is start excavating this. Because... this is why the plans have changed, right? Oh, sugar. We build a workshop here, right? And the workshop can help us excavate that one, and that one. As opposed to building the workshop there, which was the initial plan, where this would all already have been cleared out. Build the workshop here, and we can go ham on the remaining rooms. It's all good. I know what I'm doing. Honestly, Mom. Alright, research. Did I set research? I did.
Current research priority, Commander.
Now, we got a facility lead to New India, didn't we? I'll show you this first. This means we can go on this mission whenever we want. We could go on this mission right now.
Commander, now that
Half-eaten
we've established
vagabond.
contact with the local resistance, we've got the
So
details
rather
we need
than
to move on the aliens' facility.
Jump to the New Arctic,
This is our
to
chance to
West
set back their
Asia,
work on the
or
Avatar
Russia, or
project.
whatever it is, and then down into India, we can just go straight for that mission. And we can go on that mission at any point before this 23 days is up, and that'll get rid of this counter. Likewise, we could do the black site, but the black site might be a bit difficult. So I'm putting off the black site. What are we wanting to do now? We don't want a guerrilla op, do... Oh, maybe we want guerrilla op. What are the dark events? Vigilance is coming. And alloy padding is active. What are we actually doing now? We're just running down the clock. We could make contact with the New Arctic, of course. Let's continue doing that, and we can make our own way to this facility, and then use our other facility lead to go for, like, say, Egypt. Is that a good plan? Is that what we want to do? Ooh, what I want to do is save supplies. Yes, let's go for that.
Setting course for the Arctic.
Because we started making contact, we're gonna have to finish it at some point. So we've got 2 missions now that we can take down the Avatar Project counter with. Alien supplies have been cleared.
Maximum power consumption reached.
Right, maximum power consumption reached, but what we can do, we can staff this power relay with Megan Phillips. And Luca Labubu can go to immediate work constructing a workshop. They're so desperate for me to build the proving ground, I probably should have built the proving ground by now, but screw it. I know what I'm doing. Luca Labubu is going to build a workshop. In 20 days, we will have gremlins going to town on this debris, machinery and exposed power coil. And we'll build a shadow chamber in that corner, it'll be great. Incidentally, something I learned after I planned this base, right? The most efficient way, so exposed power coils, it's like it wants you to build your power plants on them, it gives them bonuses to power. But what it also does is it takes away the power requirement for anything you build on them. So like the Scilabs, for example, take a lot of power. If we built the Scilab on an exposed power coil, that would have saved more power than building the power relay on it. That probably makes sense. I feel like all the parts of what I was trying to tell you, they were all there, and you can put it together yourselves in your own time. Because my time is precious.
Priority
We've only
message
got
coming
like
through.
20 minutes left.
Putting it on screen now. It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent
Excuse me?
efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
Excuse me, we haven't lost a single mission. We've stopped a retaliation, completed a career op, investigated loads of rumours, completed one of your missions, and we're going to get 245 bucks. And vigilance is coming, and we don't know what these are. That's fine. Supplies. We want supplies. We might be able to get away with this if we go this and get supplies.
Reading you loud and clear.
New regional contacts located.
And we get the supply drop now. Then
Avenger
when
plotting new course.
Ghost Weapons unlocks, we will be able to afford them with our new supplies. Like bang on the button. That's what you do with buttons, you bang on them. Stick a banging button on it. Look at that timing. Who knows what he's doing? It could be me. What we're going to do is we're going to roll to the black market as well.
Plotting new course.
Potentially sell off a lot of stuff. Market is open. PCS focuses. You want to buy my PCS focus? You can absolutely have it. Illyrian crystals. No, we're going to need a lot of those, especially with Psy coming up. We could sell more stuff. Let's sell a laser sight and expanded magazine just now, I think. And let us... We could start scanning for intel, but we're not really going to use it, are we? But we've got literally nothing else to do.
Avenger plotting new course.
So I want Ghost Weapons. And they are here.
Outcome of this research can only further our advances.
Mag Cannon, Ghost Rifle, and we can research some Illyrium. Excellent. We can go for another facility lead. Let's leave that until we need to. So that's why we don't sell Illyrian crystals. We're not even halfway to affording this research. I reckon a faceless autopsy would not go amiss right now.
I am at a loss for words to describe the difficulties we have had in attempting to handle this creature, affectionately known as
It's literally a
the Faceless
Slovene
to our
from
troops.
Doctor Who.
The nebulous form of its physical
I don't watch
structure,
Doctor Who anymore.
including a
I've got to
pliable,
defend myself whenever I mention
semi-solid
Doctor
outer
Who.
layer, seems to be slowly
I remember the
degrading now
Slovene.
that the creature has expired. There is also a
We
pungent
can't forget
odor
the Slovene.
that only seems to grow stronger as time passes.
See, it literally is. It's the pungent odour. Fart jokes, haha. So, faceless autopsy, that'll give us a mimic beacon. And they
The
are something
resistance
I'd
is
buy and
slightly
take
more organized
in
than
our
I
spare
had
slots.
imagined based on the rumors, but it still sounds like they'll be relying
So
heavily
we got
on
a
us
little bit of
to handle
power, a
both
little bit of
strategic
power.
and tactical engagements with the aliens. Hopefully their
What are we
network
doing?
of contacts will, at the very least, provide
When are
us
these
with
guys gonna
valuable
come back?
insights into Advent movement
Oh, that's
and position.
engineers.
New orders,
I want to
Commander?
view soldiers. Because I'm a wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could. What we're going to do, we're going to assault a base in 5 days. As soon as Cheeky's back, we're going to go for it. We're not going to run it all the way down because that's a bit of a piss take. We're probably going to get a mission in the next 5 days because we've been very lucky not to get one so far, I feel. Once we've finished researching these stray dogs, we've gone an awful long way without getting a mission. Hello? We've even got int, what does int mean? Int Zach Epiphanes can now use insanity.
Depending on who you ask, psionics could be considered the aliens' greatest strength. Now our own psi operatives can tap into
What I
that
like about the
same
psyops is
power.
that their hair goes instantly white. So, see this tree? Irrelevant. How you train psyops is you choose abilities from here. And Epiphanes was randomly given insanity. That's just something you're randomly given. This is a randomly generated list. And these are all good abilities for a psi operative to have, but the absolute paramount ability that makes a psi operative worth it from the start is stasis. Because imagine we come across a pod where there's... Because how it works is there's a dangerous pod leader, and then there's kind of stragglers. Imagine if that pod leader just wasn't a problem with one move. Just one stasis, that sector pod, that Andromedon, that whatever, just out of the equation completely. That's what makes psychics so brilliant, so important. Eventually you can get all the psychic abilities, and eventually Epiphanes might. But for now, let's go with stasis. Then we'll get a bit of domination where possible, a bit of void rift, and we'll see where we go from there. So we are actually getting so... Has the entire game glitched out? We're just never going to get a mission ever again. Well, Silent Snake, a Shattered Spark. I'm loving all these names. Moon Killer. What I'm going to do... I've completely forgotten we have ghost weapons now. First of all, we can get rid of Comrade Muller from the center because everyone is healthy. And I've clicked far too far because what I want to look at is ghost weapons. And how much are they? What am I doing? I'm going to
What
engineering.
can I do for you, Commander?
I'm floundering now. This is 50 minutes in. I'm floundering. We can't afford any of them because we don't have the alloys. Why do we not have the alloys? Right, next time I will go straight to the black market. I will buy loads of alloys with intel. And we will hopefully get the Gauss Rifle, the mag cannon. And we're certainly not going to buy these just now. So anyway,
As far as I can tell.
I'm going to wrap it up as soon as I get to the mission selection screen. Oh, do you think... Oh, we were so close to getting the stray dogs. But we will next time be going on... Oh, I can't... I don't want to choose right now. I'll go away, I'll think about it. I might even unveil some... What I'll do is I'll just go to the mission selection screen for one of them.
Setting course
Oh,
for the
sugar!
Arctic
I didn't mean to go all the way to the
territories.
Arctic. That's wasting time. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. Don't do that. Never... Do what I say and not what I do. Hey, Lieutenant, do you think we've got any GTS perks? I will check in my own time. What I'll say right now is it's been a very monotonous journey to get here. So I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.